Good morning, folks. Welcome back. Today, I think we're going to do primarily some landscape stuff, but I had this idea I really wanted to try, and I figured it'd be a good time to do it over here. The other thing you may have noticed is I have increased the scale of my Blender window to 125%. I'm trying to get used to this because I got to do some tutorials for work, and this is their suggestion. And it's just enough of a different scale for me that I'm going to try and get used to it on the stream for a couple days first before I have to figure out how to do it while being recorded. Anyway, so that's why it looks a little different. I think it's a little clearer, so hopefully you'll like it. All right, let's go ahead and jump in with the ubiquitous circle, and we're going to make it radius of 300 meters. So the classic 600-meter circle we've been using recently just to give us lots of room. And let's change our view to 5 kilometers just to give us more room. That should be enough, I think. Yeah, cool. And then fill it. Good deal. And we're gonna make like a riverside canyon. So we need to start with the terrain, I think, for that part, and then we'll add the cave system afterward. I think this will work. I hope this will work. I'm curious. If not, we'll change our ideas and we'll work on it a different way. We're going to use draw terrain and Shift A, mesh or curve, Bezier curve, and we'll go 3 and tab X versus, actually, we'll do it on top this way. And then draw. We're just going to draw ourselves a canyon here, starting from one end. And we'll keep it kind of straightish. Okay. Object mode again. Come back over here, select our curve. Then we should be able to grab our curve. Yeah. And down. How deep we want to go? 40 meters is pretty far, but let's do like 30. We can always change it around anyway. And then let's spread it. Yeah, definitely need more room to see what I'm doing here. Well, not really, I guess. Oh, we probably want to subdivide it first. That might help. Hey, Longbowen. Maybe I'll do that first. Let's undo this. Jumping ahead of myself. That and quad remesh. Quad count 100's been good. Remesh it. Cool. Delete that circle. Now we'll give the geometry to this circle. Draw terrain and give it the Bezier curve. That's the cool thing about this, is that easy to change, which is just neat, actually. I really like that. And spread wider and give it a plateau in the bottom like that for our riverbed. That feels pretty good. Actually, to give myself more room, because I don't think we're going to go on the top very much, let's move this over to, it doesn't matter which side, but say this side. We can put our cave in here now. That's feeling pretty okay to me. Maybe let's take it down a little bit further just to make sure we have lots of room. Yeah, I really like this add-on. It's a good 15 bucks spent. I got to remember to add it to my list on my YouTube because it's pretty awesome. Cool. And we're going to leave it flat on the bottom because we're going to put water in here anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, well, I mean, we could. I say that and I'm like, oh, well, I could. I don't know. Let's just do a couple. Just to get a little bit of different. Yeah. And there we go. Now it's got some bumpage to it on the bottom of the river, which we'll probably never notice, but hey. Let's save. And up, new 240822.1 live stream. riverside cave system. Because this is the part that I'm actually interested in. The techie stuff is what seems to get other people to want to watch, but this is the interesting thing to me. Anyone can put bits and bobs in places. It's fine. Okay, so I don't actually think we need any more terrain than that from this thing. So let's go ahead and apply this and take a look at what kind of geometry that's given us. Delete that. It's not bad. I think we're gonna do this in a couple of steps maybe. Let's make, let's quad remesh it again. Go to like 200 this time. And tap, and yes, okay, cool. That does give me what I need. Which is this edge here. I'm not gonna take that one or that one. And let's, how do we want to do this? Shift D and P selection tab. So we got this edge there. Now we can edit it, tab A, and extrude it like that far. That's reasonably okay. I don't think we need much deeper than that for what I want to do. Honestly, it's probably deeper than I need. And I just want to check sizing. So I'm going to go Q, modifier, solidify. Huh? Come on, what's going on? Let's do it this way then. Tab. Oh, I got to Control A, rotation scale. That's why. Q, add modifier, solidify. No, it's still going out. I don't want to go out. A, E. That, and 12 meters is going to be high. I actually want to go maybe like 6 meters, 20 feet. 20 feet feels like a good cave. Oh, cool. And it's already coming outside. So that's working for what we want. Okay, so we know that that's going to be a good thing. We don't need it right now. Like what? But yeah, I just wanted to check to make sure that it was going to give us the edges we want. And now I'm just going to bring that in a little bit so it's not quite as like steep on that edge. So our cave does this more. Okay. It's going to be more like a lip than a cave, but that'll be all right. Okay, I'm liking that. Save. Now I want to, this is the part that I'm curious about and I really hope it works. So let's see if this does. 4, 5, 6, 5. Okay, and I want it, this is all inside of our cave now. I want to grab this, 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 this. Q, circle. What the heck? All right, we'll have to fix that, but that's fine. I don't know what I just did there. Is that face, there's some weird face going on there? I don't have a modifier on here, do I? No. All right, let's undo that. Go back a bit. Okay. Okay. Let's see, Q, circle. That one seemed to work. Okay, cool. So we need this one separately. Q, circle. No, doesn't want to do that one there. All right, fine. Be that way. And edge loop. Cool. I'll just make it square. Now, normally what I would do would be extrude these up, but that's not what I'm going to do this time. Instead, what I'm going to do is delete the faces. And now I'm going to make this a little less square. Sure. And a zoop there. And I might as well do it here too. And a zoop there. Okay, that's a little square. We can just move these two. Doesn't really matter. Turn on proportional. Let's get some different shapes. That's cool. I like that. I might want one or two more. Cool. Nice. Pac-Man. That's cool. Those are big ones. Maybe let's do one more. Can I do it here? Yeah, I can. And I'm gonna make it circle radius of like 3 this time. So it's a smaller one. Cool. And 1. And we'll stretch it, shrink it a little bit there. That's cool. Let's do another small one here. Good deal. That's enough, I think. I hope. It's going to be enough. Okay. So we have that. This wonky ass shape. E6. And I'm going to see what it looks like. Face orientation. Tab A, Shift N. So the whole thing, that looks good. Now, what happens if we Boolean that out? That's what I want to know. So take that and this, Control minus. Initially, it's going to give us that cut, but if we go to hole tolerant and self-intersection, okay, so it's not working yet, but I think it still will. Let's turn it off here for this thing. Tab A, E, down. So now we have a full object. Yes, it works. Woohoo! It's build us. We have simple stalagmites and stalactites, or the fun one what they call the full ones, but columns. I think we want a little more room though. I'm seeing this as we go through. Let's make it a little bit deeper. SZ, or let's just solo it, tab. Okay. Coplanar. All right. Come on. Actually, I don't even need to really grab them all because we'll make it do it this way. And then on the top though. Let me just do it this way. Object set origin to geometry. There we go. ASZ. Okay, that's better. Okay, yes. Yeah, I'm liking this. Bring it down just a little bit more. I need to bring it forward a little bit. Yeah, so I have our initial pillars kind of closer to the edge like that. In a word, sweet. This is perfect. Cool. So let's save it and apply it. I think this is going to work well. And now we can come back to this bad boy here and edit it. I just want to delete these faces. X faces, and then L, X, faces, because we don't need those bottom ones now that it gave it to us enough to give us the hole cut into the object. It needed to be a solid, airtight object for the hole to work, but that was it. Cool. Now I want to try something else. B, select. Cool. There we go. And then hide. And now I want to be select, hide. Cool. And these hide and hide. Now, do I want to make the floor relatively smooth? I think I do. So to do that, hide and, oh, come on, C, hide, right. Now, A, vertex groups, add detail. Can't do the caps. Detail. Okay. Alt hide. Yes. So the rest of that stuff is going to get adjusted. Maybe I want to add that and that as well. We can see when we run it. Add modifier, terrain, trainer base. Oh, sweet, yes. Okay, we're going to get rid of our edge crease pretty much entirely. Cool. And I think we're going to cut our strength down to 10 here. Yeah. Oh, that is awesome. I love it when it works. Always fun. Cool. We'll have to fix a little bit, but I think this will work nicely. Apply that. Now, let's just come here and sculpt mode. And we're just going to clean up a little bit of these weird edgy loop things. We don't have to get them all, but just where it's split into itself like that, we can just kind of nuke it mostly. It's not really going to hurt anything, but I think it'll look a little better if we do. We may have to do it several times because this is kind of deep. So I'm just fixing the normals basically and rounding out that edge a little bit more, which I think will make it look better too. Yeah, like this one's all fucked up, but that's okay. It's all right. It's not going to hurt us. We don't need perfect geometry here. We could fix it if we did with a remesh, but I feel like this is better. Maybe I'm just going to like draw on this one a bit, make it a bit more funky. There we go. That's cool. Kind of pull it out a little bit, give us some more ground stuff there. I like that that ground is actually smooth, that inside. I think that's kind of cool looking. It's like water smooth. But that's just a really nice way to make this kind of cave system really fast. I am very pleased that that worked. Just bump. I can't resist sculpting a little bit because it's just fun. Save. Let's go look at photographer exposure of 8. And that gives us something. Cave indeed. And we can kind of, again, just sculpt a little bit more if we wanted to. We could even just use the drag tool, but sculpting is fun. So I'm just adding a bit to it. There's no reason it has to be exact what I did. Cool. Save. And object mode again. Now, let's just, so we can see what we're doing, let's add our water. Shift A, mesh, plane, scale. That seems about right. Yep, a bit wider. GZ. It gets into, oh, I like that it even goes into our cave a little bit too. So some of our cave is underwater. Oh, that's so cool. That, my friends, is awesome. Save. Control A, rotation and scale. And let's just Q, solidify. Great, full water, apply it. And then material, let's give it river water. I think I have that here somewhere. Where is it? River water, yes. Now let's move this to a new area. Because now that I've increased the scale on this monitor, I really need the screen real estate. Yeah. No, that is exactly what I wanted. Gotta love when that happens. Okay. 22 minutes and we built our cave. Okay, we can stop now. No. Oh, I'm so happy. And don't actually need, I don't want to go very far back out of here. So we could even delete some of the stuff on the top if we felt like it. But maybe it's neat to have. So my computer can handle it, I guess. I'm going to delete this Boolean cutters thing, just get it out of my way. Don't need it anymore. Don't need that anymore. Cool. So now we need to start putting some stuff into here. So it's kind of cool. And this is going to be a pain in my ass because, well, it's going to be hard to see. But let's see what we can do. First thing, tab. Okay, so is that our ground? Solo, yeah. Plus, 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 plus. Okay. Okay, so that's our ground area, which maybe right now we move off and make its own thing just so we can deal with it. AP section. I think it's not going to change too much. It shouldn't change anything in the way it looks. But now we can call this one ground and move to ground. And we can call this one cave. And I guess we'll move to cave. And we'll call this one water. Yeah. New collection, water. There we go. Got everything lined up again. So now we can hide ground. And we can see, okay. So water needs to be a bit bigger, actually. That's fine. Tab 3GX. It's going to go all the way to there. That's so beautiful. Okay. I love finding efficient ways to make stuff. And Booleans are just so awesome. Let's bring a person in now so we can check our scale. Human gen. Oh, get out of mode. Generate new human. Okay, so we're still quite large, which is good. Yeah, this is a big scale cave. We might even be able to put a, no, we can't put a mech in here, I think. Our mechs are bigger than 6 meters to our ceiling, but that's fine. And I want to put cave inside ground. Yes. Because I think I want to apply an object to one or the other, perhaps both. Let's try it for now, at least. I can always move it around later. Cool. Am I thinking now? Let's do ourselves a platform. Let's save, and I guess probably just open up another Blender. As nerdy as it is, I came up with this idea like 5 minutes before bed last night, and I lay in bed for like an hour, unable to sleep. I'm like, oh, would it work? And I'm like working it out in my head. And I'm like, is it going to do it? And the whole time I'm thinking, can I please go to sleep? But no. Okay. No, we want, I don't know. What has it? I don't even remember. Oh, the starport does, I know. I remember I put it there. And I guess it will potentially give me the building if I needed to, so that's a good one to keep open. Even though it's not a starport. Okay. Make sure geoscatter is turned off. Grab that. Yes, that's what we want. Copy objects. Come back over here to hours and paste objects. Good deal. Okay, so we're still inside of our cave, and we're going to keep in mind the ceiling. Shift A, mesh, plane, GZ. And let's make that S2 or 3. 3. Cool. And tab W subdivide 2. Right. Cool. Gives us our faces. And let's say 2 EY out and turn off proportional. Don't do that. Turn off proportional editing. Down to there, EY2. Cool. That's our initial platform. Let's just see what that does. Where did the object go? There's that bad boy. Control link, copy modifiers. Over here. Hey, Zach. And we'll come to here. Cool. And let's control A, rotation scale. Yeah, there we go. And I don't want that stuff on top. Details, scatter on platform. I'm just going to nuke it. There we go. Gone. And we're going to make base. Can I make it ground just in case it goes into the water? Yeah, ground works. Although we're still just in our cave, so that's fine. I love this platform thing. That feels good. Let's just edit this whole shape. 3. Let's take it out further. And then make that just a little bit narrower, or shallower, rather, a slope. Okay. Cool. So we've laid that out into our cave. Nice. And let's see, tab. We could just do EY to there, up. Cool. EY. And let's take it to here. Let's try for stairs. Does that give us stairs? Yes, that gives us stairs. Cool. And then EY. EY -3. Not -3, -6. Cool. EX2. EX -2. And cool, another platform. Something like that. It's looking nice. Okay. Truthfully, we got lots of time because this is actually much faster than I thought it would be. Which you gotta love. Do we put a building in here? Just like a small kind of a hut shape? That could be fun. Let's do that. We're far enough in. Let's go like here. Mesh. Cube. Sure. S 1.5. It's a 10-foot cube. And okay. So, oh yeah, we got lots of room. We can do that. Cool. Okay, do something like that. Seems like a reasonable size structure. Cool. And let's do 2. With our curved roof that we've been doing. Save. Let's go grab our architecture kit too. Into collections and paste. And this guy is going to be empty wall A. Sure. And maybe, actually, plus a sign. Let's go empty wall B on the bottom, see what it looks like. Save. And this is going to be roof flat. And we'll make our door here with wall A. None of which we can see yet because we haven't added it to the building, but let's do that now. Link, copy modifiers, come back over here. Nice. I don't know why we don't really need the awning there, but that's fine. And take a look at it. Okay. Yeah, I think we want to make this one have the wall B background on it this time. So we'll select our building, architect, auto builder, walls, wall A, use empty wall B material instead. Yeah, that fills it up. So our door is now going to have that metal behind it if we ever wanted another building, but I think that's okay. I like it. I might even do the same. Let's see. Let's see. Which Windows C? So it's wall G plus assign wall G. And plus assign triple windows is D. Cool. I always need to adjust this one. Triple windows, offset Y of 1, not 1, 0.75. That seems good. Yeah. Cool. Yes, yes, yes. That looks excellent. We're going to tweak it a bit, but I think that's on the whole pretty close to what we wanted. Maybe here. Let's take all these and plus assign wall E. I think it was E. Yes, it is. And wall E, then we need to change. So it also uses empty wall B. That should give us, let's see. It's thinking. Come on. Let's save. Oh, you're taking forever. Why are you taking forever? That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to go back. Maybe. Upgraded to Blender 4.2.1 yesterday. It's supposed to have solved some problems. Hopefully. I haven't really encountered any differences yet, but I did upgrade. Anything else we want to grab from here or somewhere else while I'm grabbing? I think I'm going to go pull up while we're waiting. Do I have Minerva here still? Yep, Mission to Minerva. I want one of those cranes. And I don't have those in my asset browser yet. Okay, that's back. Yeah, all right. And I just want to turn back on our ground. Yeah, so our cave is still way above our building, which is cool. I feel like this building is good and has what I want. So let's go ahead and realize it and apply it so we can change it. It's good and has what I want, so I'm going to change it. No, not that. This. Tab. Cool. So I can select that. Cool, but not that. Then Alt-E along normals. Out a bit more. Plus. Good deal. And we're going to assign that to, yeah, rflow hard. Yeah, nice. I like that. Okay, cool. Let's see, is Mission Minerva up? Yes, it is. Let's grab this mobile crane just because it feels like it's mobile. Equipment, select hierarchy, copy objects, and collection V, solo it, Control J, and just join it all together. Cool. And I'm just going to Alt P to remove clear the parent, and then delete that. And that bad boy there, and it's probably way too large. Yes, it is. Object, set origin, 3D cursor. Cool. And we're going to move it, new collection, to crane. And this is where, remove all these. And just a scene collection for right now. Because I just like to keep this turned off if I can. Yes. Okay. Crane. Let's scale it down. And let's turn off ground. But not cave. Yeah. Okay. This sucker here, 7G. It's still too big. We could make it so it fits like that on our platform. Yeah. I think that's a good size. We'll make it. Yeah, okay. So we need to add one more to this, which is, I think it's a good size for our thing. Not that, this tab. 2. EY2. Great. And then EY or EX2 twice. Is that enough? Let's see. Looks like that'll be good from that side. Cool. Bring it up. There we go. Let's just make sure that we're still underneath our cave, right? Yes, we are. Good deal. That is awesome. Cool. Yeah. Water's looking good. Just want to see if it's going to give it to me. Mesh images, yes. Yeah, it's very dark. No kidding. Turn off ground. Okay. So Mission Minerva doesn't have the textures in yet, but we'll wait to bring them in just because that should be fine actually. Let's see, is there any other thing from this kit we want to use while we're here? I don't mind using stuff as long as it kind of makes sense. What's this? Kind of neat looking. It's like trash. I like it. Let's grab it. And Alt P, clear parent, nuke that. That props rebel. Object set origin 3D cursor. Object to origin. Nice. I like it. GZ up. That's pretty close. That should be fine for what we need. A little bit of something there. By our side, I like it. Then, is there more on this one we want to use? What is that? What is it calling it? Prop generator. It's a neat looking generator, I suppose. Yeah, let's use it just to keep it different. If I were truly hardcore, I'd be doing all this with my own stuff, but we don't have time for that. So, and no one does that in TV anyway, ever. Clear parent. Delete that. Prop generator. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Cool. That's a good size generator. I like it. Cool. Nice. Now I'm going to try something. Come over here, turn that off for right now. And get over to 237. There we go. Line it up. Nice. Shift A, curve, Bez curve, tab X, vertices, draw on surface. Now let's see if we can't go. Yeah. Curve, geometry, extrude it. Morning, Michael. 0.025. Big, like, oh, not extrude. Depth, 0.025. That's what I want. Yeah, there we go. And we might have to tweak it a little bit, but I think that's good. Let's turn this back on so we can see if we have to tweak it. Yeah, we do. Okay, but we got us kind of there where we want to be. Let's GZ up slightly. Okay. Now this bad boy here, we don't want it going through the stairs. We actually could just have it hanging off the edge too. That might not be a bad idea. Let's take this one and this one. Yeah, that works. Cool. Yes. We can move this kind of over here more too. That makes more sense. Yeah, I like that. And come here and E up into our generator. Great. And here. E. Yeah, up underneath somewhere. Cool. Nice. Gotta love running cable. Okay, that's fun. Coming back out again. Yeah. Let's just turn back on our ground just to see what we're looking like. Yeah, I love this kind of claustrophobic look. It's so much fun. Okay. Cool. And we could even do a cable from here to here. Let's try it. Curve, Bez, draw. Yeah, it gets a little weird. Yeah, okay, so we definitely, I wasn't sure. Where'd that second curve go? Well, it's there, but I want to come to this thing and turn this off first. And Bez curve 1. And now let's draw it. Okay, yeah, that's better for sure. Cool. And no, do I do that? I should probably turn it back on first, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should. Tab. Now, grab this thing. There we go. Depth 0.025. Sure. Just to see what we're doing. And tab G. Yeah, actually, I like that. Straight up into there. Down here. That needs to be more over. So it's like right there. Cool. I'm going to take these and just bring them up slightly. Yep. And E into our house. Save. More running cable. I like it. Now, let's keep going. See what else we can do. It's cool. Where we at? 54. We're doing amazing for time today. Again, I'm so psyched at how fast this cave thing turned around. Although I do have an idea. Okay. What other neat things do we want? We got anything else in Mission Minerva we want to use? I don't really think so. I don't feel like it has that much more to it that we need right now. We're not doing that building style, so that's fine. Save. Maybe big, medium, small, industrial, anything there we want to use just to add some interest. Maybe. Let's do this one. See how we feel about it. I like this thing. Let's try setting it flat. Yeah. I think it does need its own platform though. But fortunately, we can do that. Let's just give it that. Tab, Shift A, plane, GZ, EY -2, cool, EX2. I think we need one more. EY2. Cool. Yes, platform. Cool. Over. Up to there. Cool. And I think we'll run a cable from it to, but we'll do it across the top, which means cable raider. From here to here. Scale it down a little bit. Good. Simulate cable. Cool. Just for funsies. Let's see, insulate cable. There to there. Yeah, I like that. And here too. Sure. What are you doing? Oh, does that have to have the cable selected? Yes. Yeah, we'll bring it in a little bit. Like that better. Yeah, actually this is a bit much. Let's get rid of that. And insulate. And again, here to like here. But I like it better with a smaller insulation. Looks like it kept it from last time. Yeah, cool. Oh, come on. Don't die on me. I always hate when I click the wrong button on this thing. Cable reader is very picky about that. Good. Good deal. Okay. Any little simple stuff, right? But we got the time to play, so we might as well. Now, what I want to do is some materializing, though, because we're at an hour, so it's time to start jumping into that a bit, is I want this to be rock, and I want the above ground to be a bit different. I think it's time now, sadly, for me to join these back together. Cave ground, join. What's this one? Huh? Did I grind my water too? Yeah, I did. Okay, undo that. So now I grab the water and not the cave. There we go. Cave, ground, or cave, ground. There we go. Join. Okay, so we got our ground as one object again. Let's solo it. It's 7 and tab, alt hide, B, everything. And that should be essentially all of the outside stuff. Right. And let's do plus, plus, plus. Get a bit more. That to there. So that's all of our outside stuff. And that's going to be I'm going to get rid of detail anymore. Yeah, we don't need this one anymore. New group. I'm going to call it outside. Now, hey Jay, at 100%. Actually, I didn't even want that. Let's see. Shift hide. Make sure. Oh, because it's connected. I see. C, Alt Z, C. I'm going to remove this from outside. Remove. So outside, select. Come on. What? Did I accidentally remove it all? Or did I never assign it? There we go. Back to here. Assign all of that. Yes. Yes. Now select. Yes. Okay. It's all there. Now shift hide. Now let's see if we can fix this. See. Dumbass. Okay. Grab all that. Good. And remove. Now we should be able to select outside. Good. All right, fine. That's what we want. Now plus deselect. Yes, that gives us an entire loop of that. I want this weight to be 0.5 and assign. Now that should, let's see, weight paint. Yes, give us a little bit of a margin around this. We may tweak it later, but we're going to try it. Object mode, save. Okay, so we need to add a geometry node modifier, because what we're going to do is take a vertex group and apply it to a shader group attribute, and they don't actually read each other normally. Fortunately, I have created such a geometry node. And it just literally takes a vertex group and assigns it to a shader. So our vertex group name is outside. And they can't be the same name. So OS. Save. So now we should have access to that division in our ground. So we go to shading. And here's auto terrain, and it's huge, and yada yada, whatever. Great. But we can do another mix node here to here. Search attribute, and name should be OS. Now let's see if it's there. Just solo this thing. And Yes. So outside is white, inside is gray, is black, and there should be a little bit of an overlap. I might actually increase that a bit more, but that'll be good for right now because we can take color to the factor, apply this, and that gives us, no, that looks pretty good. Okay. Now we can grab, which one is this? This is just dirt. We don't want that. No. This one is just rock. That's the one we want. We take rock here to our new there to there. Now everything inside should be rock. We need to add some lights too. But let's take a look. For exposure of like 6. Yeah. Yeah, it's all rock on the inside now. And it is a little too steep still. I was afraid of that. But again, fixable. So, weight paint. Oh, I see. Interesting. And smear. We'll let you smear across. Oh no, it's because they're different objects. No, it shouldn't. That's a strange one. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, draw weight of 0. Just add a bit of blending to this. Make it bigger. And just, there we go. Drag it along like that. Maybe a bit here too. There we go. So anywhere it's blue, it should be rock. I just want to make sure it's not a super hard line anywhere. Cool. Probably no one but me is even going to notice this stuff anyway, but you know, whatever. Let's smooth that down. Let's make it a little less jagged feeling. Along the ground, that ground looks good. Going along, going along. Yep. I'm gonna just make this one a bit more. Well, this is underwater anyway, but more rock. There we go. Object mode. Yes, that's better. Because the other thing we can use now is to control geoscatter, which is very important for what we want. Okay, bring it back. Yeah. Got a little bit of dirt up there on the top. And then, excellent. Excellent. Okay, so let's jump into some geoscattering now. Not that it's going to be that different from our usual geoscattering, but you know, emitter, the ground, biome. Let's start with the big stuff. So we'll start with, reload my bio library. Yes. Mine, tall grass. What do you guys think? Are you liking the bigger text on the Blender screen? Do you notice? It's not quite, I punched it up to 125%. It feels a little smaller to me, but it's not hurting me as much as I thought it might, which is nice. Yes, heavy scatter. You generated a bunch of instances. Yes, that's fine. Okay. Outside. So first thing we're going to do is upward obstruct water. The next thing we're going to do is vertex group outside, and we want it to be that. I think we've saved, right? Yeah. Okay, let's test it, see what it looks like. It shouldn't be that bad. We've done something this big before. Yep, it's outside, not in our cave. Running along, looks pretty damn good. Then the next thing we want to do is come back to our tall grass and abiotic slope. Make sure we get rid of absolute. Yeah. Then I think we want proximity to repel from the water. Just a bit, yeah. So we don't get anything near, we make it like 2 meters from the water. Cool. In a word. Now, do we want to put some more in here? I'm not sure we want it further away. We could, but I don't know that we do. I think that that's all right. It's going to read pretty well, I think. We want some lights too. That was what we said we wanted. Gonna be a pain to deal with this inside, but let's try it. I think I do want some more stuff near that. So let's do a bit more. We're gonna go to Scatter Pro, Wasteland 7 or Rocky Plains. Let's do Wasteland 7. And then I gotta do some lights, but this is more fun than lights. 68 million instances. Yeah, that's a bit much. Okay. First off, I'm going to turn off that. Now, vertex group, we still want outside. Actually, we're going to do better than that. Make our life easier. Solo this. Tab 1, Alt Z, B. First off, select. Yes. Plus assign gully. Now 1B. And remove. Now select. Gully is just that inner part there now. Would we have some, why is it on our roof? That wasn't on our roof before, was it? Select. Oh, it was. Okay, well, we'll have to double check. Let's fix that first. First, yeah, actually. Control I, inverse, shift hide. Okay, good. 1, 3, L, Control I, cool. And remove that from outside, remove that from gully. Let's see if that did it. Gully, select. Now it still has that stuff. Interesting. Well, why would it? Well, let's just get rid of it this way. See, great. Remove that from gully. Now let's see if that got it back what we needed. Select. Cool. Gully no longer has any cave elements in it. Good. Outside, select. This one's gonna be more of a pain in my ass. See. Ugh. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Actually, can I just do gully, select, hide? Is that going to give me more? Yeah. Okay. Cool. C. I don't know how I missed that top part, but we'll fix it. Remove that from outside. Alt hide. Okay. Outside, select. Cool. It's just the outside now. Good deal. Anyway. Cool. Good deal. Wasteland 7, vertex group, gully, invert. So we only want it in there. Now let's save and rocks. Why am I not seeing you? Okay, because I'm soloed. Right, okay, cool. So these we have to fix one at a time, but that does look like the right space. And Wasteland 7 also upward obstruct water. And rocks. Slope. Clump slow. Slope. Turn off absolute. Turn off absolute on rocks too. Thin. Slope. Turn off absolute. Gravel full. Slope. Turn off absolute. And that should be pretty good. We got some few rocks up above, but that's fine. I think. This tab, select plus get a bit more, and then remove gully. Oh no, don't remove gully. Deselect gully. That's what I want to do. and then assign with 50%. Cool. I don't know if it makes a huge difference, but we're going in a little bit on the gully in the underground. Yeah, that's cool. A little bit of growth in that area too, but that's fine. I think that'll work well. Oh, my PC specs. Now, I don't even remember them, honestly. I mean, video card, I run a 4090 and I have 64 gigs of RAM, and I'm running some AMD chip or another. I don't even remember, but I don't pay a whole lot of attention to that stuff. External data, find missing files. Minerva. 2K will be fine. Cool. Yes, could not find lots and lots of textures. Fine. Should load for us now, though, right? Updating images. Yes, it's thinking. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Oh, I do want some lights, but man, I do like that shot. So let's just lock that shot in while I'm thinking about it. Set our camera up already. Anamorphic. Let's go to like 35 though. Resolution. Panavision. Cool. And camera clip end of 600. Make sure we get everything. We won't need that much, but there we go. Save. Okay, but we do need some lights. Let's put some lighting on this bad boy here, just underneath this lip. I think we're going to use that. Tab, inset, up, plus, assign, and yeah, really for Blender, the most important thing is the 4090. All the rest of the stuff's like, I got some light, some specs, but I run a 4090. White light, sure. Cool. Got a light there. That'll help us out. And then I think I'm going to put some like street lighting, pole lighting, I guess is a better word for it, here. And let us use Kitbash 3Ds, Future War, props. Do I have light? No. I know there's a light in here. Oh, yeah, it's Future War. That's correct. Thought it was that. There it is, right? Yeah. Lamp. I think this one's just cool looking. So let's try it. Move this off once it finishes. But yeah, I am super psyched about how this cave process worked, though. That was the most painless I have ever made a cave in my life, and I'm definitely going to remember that. Booleans are your friend. Come on. I don't know why it always takes forever to load from this kit the first time. I'm sure there's some reason, but there we go. Okay. Cool. Create a new window. Get out of my face. Close area. This thing. Alt R. Yeah, there we go. And over. And Yeah, I guess we can go up a bit more. Line it up there. Cool. Now let's see how powerful it is. Probably want it a bit more powerful than it is my guess. Emissive atlas. Sure. Emission strength. We could just create more lights, but I don't care. So let's do it that way instead. Maybe. There we go. Is that really angled like that? It can't be. Okay. That's a bizarre flex on that one. Weird. Okay. Oh, I know why. Oh, it's because you bastard. I hate clear parent. Yes. Delete lamppost. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin, geometry to origin. Yes. GZ. There we go. Easy enough. Cool. So we got a light there. And maybe I'll just get rid of ground for right now. Okay. And put a second one here. And then third one here. This one's down some, right? Yeah. And RZ90. RZ minus 90. Yeah. Cool. I'll face that way. Yeah. And again. Six. Yeah, 6 is a little too far. Okay. Doop, 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 doop. That seems cool. Let's do, yeah, one more. Why not? Maybe 2 more. Okay. Yeah, bring back up a little bit more. Same with this one probably, but yeah. There we go. That should give us a lot more light. Let's see. For that first shot anyway. Yeah. That's cool. We look inward. Yeah, we could certainly see stuff in our cave. Still have our, yeah, it does. I am liking it quite a bit. I think it's dark over there, but that's fine. We're not really going to look over there right now. We built a much bigger cave than we actually needed to, just in the grounds of, well, yeah, why not? So we could play in there at will at any point if we wanted to. And we might show it along further away, but yeah, cool. Now let's turn back on our tall grass. That's what we're looking at. Oh, we need to give a sky too. That's our next and, final, in quotes, thing to do. Let's get a sky. That's looking epic though. Really pleased. Import SDR assets. 43 had the, right? The cool sunset. Let's see. Yeah. This has got that nice. Let's try like 1108. Sure. Oh yeah. Ook yeah. Gotta move this over a little bit. Shrink it down a little bit so we can see the whole thing now. And we got a little more room to play. Okay. World angle. First off, Z location, just because I know from, yeah, 4. In case you want to do it up top. 60. All of this is just kind of going to be dark as long as it's bright. Ooh, whew, that's bright. That's interesting though. Do we want to feel like that? The light's coming in? It could be cool. I had not even considered that. Exposure of 8. It's kind of hard to read though. It's neat looking. Let's keep playing. Kind of just like this cutting across like that. That's a bit much. Let's go back. Just looking at our shadows and where they're falling. I want to hit a little bit of that foreground area right here with light. And then photographer back to exposure of like 6 again, which is bright. 6 might be too much. Let's try 7. 7 feels good. It gives us dark, but not so dark that we can't process. I mean, I'm pleased. We made a sweet cave system. And more importantly, we came up with a technique for making a sweet cave system that works well and is easily repeatable, something I will be remembering. We put some stuff in it, which wasn't really the point, but it does look all right. And we used the vertex colors and converted it to a shader attribute so we could use it to divide up our terrain and make sure we just had rock underneath. Those are sort of the highlights of today. And then I'm going to come here and I'm going to change this down from high contrast to base so we can see, yeah, a bit more of our ground. That's better. And I need to remember to change our mispass depth to like 250. I agree. Good techniques are always better than specific outputs. The whole point, honestly, for me doing these streams is to find new techniques. I could kind of care less about most of these pictures. They don't mean anything to me. But I'm happy when they turn out cool. But, figuring out how to do something, that's the bomb. Particularly when it kept me up for over an hour last night thinking about it. Anyway, I think we're good. Maybe we'll put a person in here. We're doing all right. We're not. I mean, I could stop and do that on my own, but it doesn't matter. Let's just grab a big, medium, small dude. Maybe we'll go with a special ops guy again because we're kind of looking more on the villainous side, or at least the smuggler side. Idle with rifle. That seems acceptable to me. 2K. I don't do a lot of military types, but sometimes you need to put some guy with a gun in there. It's just the way it is. Let's come over to him, and I think he's all right on rotation. Yeah, he is. He's fine. And we'll make him looking out because he's a guard. Cool. Bring him a bit more out that way. Nice. And maybe we'll give him a buddy. Turn off geoscatter so I can see better. Right here. Where's the buddy? The other idle rifle guy. There he is. Yeah. Cool. Let's move him, even though it really doesn't matter, but into a flatter space. Yeah, that is certainly good enough for what I need. Save. Turn back on geoscatter. Yep, he's framed nicely. Save Z8. Let's take a look. Cool. This guy needs to move away from that shadow, but that's easy. He has some room. Let's make sure I didn't take him too far. He's still fine, but we'll bring him back just a little bit. Yeah, cool. Now he's not tangenting into that shadow there. Can't even really see that guy, but I like having him there. It's fine. It's kind of a nice, like, ooh, if you notice it later. Maybe we can use him as a focal point in another shot. Anyway, thanks, folks. I think we are done for today. We'll be back again tomorrow. We'll do something else. I don't know what yet, but we'll figure it. It's all good. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Make something cool, learn something cool, all that sort of stuff. Have a great one. We'll see you later. Okay, bye.